Hey everybody, Carol Siddle here with Journal Dream World. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're having a great day. I am, been a while. I am going to show you, I know it's late, my Easter journal. But you know what? There's an Easter every year. So, so there you go. Or it could be somebody who dislikes bunnies, right? I am going to do a flip through of this, and I did show you how I made the cover picture here. I did 2 of them, and I picked the bunny rabbit to go on the front. I just thought the pink went really well with this. And this is my cotton pillowcase cover, and I do have some batting under it, so it's got a real nice feel to it. And I do have some trim going down the middle because I just thought that would look pretty. And let me make sure I'm in sight here. You get little markers or something. Okay, 1, 2, 3. There, top of the 3rd row. I put this down. Now I did get a new mat board, and it's a non-glare, which is super nice. Kind of went upscale a little bit. Forked out those few extra bucks because it does make a difference to have the non-glare. Even when I'm just working on it, it helps with my eyes, so that I don't get that glare back into my eyeballs. I have put some, this is 2 ribbons actually. This is the pink underneath, the eyelet, which who doesn't love pink eyelet? Come on, really? And then I had this ribbon, I've had this forever, and it has all different colors in here. And I put it right next to it. So you've got these two ribbons kind of blending together. And it looks really pretty on here. And it just seemed to fit the whole thing. This is, Lord, it's over 80 pages, I'm pretty sure. I forgot to count the pages before I came on. I tell you, I have been just, it's been crazy because my daughter has shoulder surgery. We got a 1-year-old baby. She can't pick up the baby. So I've been helping her nonstop to take care of the baby because she can't bathe her. She can't lift her. She can't lift her at all. So it's just been kind of like by the end of the day, my brain, everything shuts down. It's like, I'm done. I'm tired. Just put me to bed. So, and those who have little kids get it, but I'm almost 71. That sounds so weird to say. Almost 71-year-old trying to keep up with a 1-year-old. Yeah. Picture that in your mind, how that's going. But I love her to death. She's the cutest thing in the world, and she loves being in my bedroom. She loves being up on my bed and leaning back with me on the pillows and just watching her Disney movies. The current favorite is Moana. If you haven't seen Moana, it's really a cute movie, and the anime in it, the animation is just beautiful. But that's her favorite, so I sing the songs, sort of. I can't sing. I more talk songs than I sing them, and she loves them. She moves to the music, but she loves to just sit back with me and watch a movie, and I'm just living in that moment, because those moments don't last forever. So I'm really enjoying that. But I think I've watched Moana now probably at least 40 times. I could probably quote it to you. I cannot say, if you've ever heard the song You're Welcome from that movie, when people say thank you and I want to say you're welcome, I want to sing it. You're welcome. That's just crazy. So needless to say, I've been busy, and I've been promising my flip through on this, and I said, you know what, I just got to do it. It's past Easter, so 1 strike against me already. 2, it's, I said I would have it done sooner. I know. But I'm hoping she's getting almost to the point where she can take the sling off, and I'm hoping, that but she still won't be able to lift the baby for a while. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm just itching to start another journal. So I got to get this one done into you guys. And here I am, blabbing like I do, squirrel. So let's get started. And I will put in the comments how many pages it's got. I know it's like 12 by 9.5, the size. Well, 12 if you open it out. So it's really 6 by 9.5. Or maybe it's 8.5. See? I can't remember what paper I used to do the interior. It's 8.5. So I must have used different stuff on the inside. I always put like a 9 by 12 envelope usually in the center for support. So anyhow, this is it. It's fat. Now this piece here has a big old flower in it, so it kind of sticks out, but that's okay. I use some vintage material here just to do the ribbon with. And you'll see pieces of this on the inside. Different colors. I love the pink. So, and then I did the inside of it. And get this out. In the white. And then it had the blue going through it. And then I did the pockets in my vintage material. My mind has gone blank on what this is called. Oh my God, it's right on the tip of my tongue. I'll think of it halfway through. So anyhow, I want to get started. So that's the front. This is my card. If you're interested in purchasing this, my email address is on my YouTube site. And you can email me for particulars on if you wish to purchase this. Is that stuck on there good? Looks like it's not. There we go. Okay. So I might have to use this. It's just one of those. There we go. That helped. I'm on the design team for Diane Shaw, who is my old barn door on Etsy. And she is Shaw Craft 1, the number 1, not spelled out. Shaw Craft 1 on YouTube. And I'm on her design team, and we got to pick out whatever we wanted. And I picked out Easter because I've never done an Easter journal. She has lots of farm stuff, and I think I've done all her farm ones. I'm sure I'll do another one because I just love them. Her digi kits. So go over and check her out. She's got beautiful things. She's got scripture stuff that's really just pretty. You can make these really cool little scripture journals that are real simple. Those are perfect for like if you have a small group or something. I've done them for my small group umpteen times because I've been a leader of different small groups, and they just love those. They just love them. So there's all kinds of uses for that kind of stuff. If you saw earlier, I did a collage on this. Get this out. On this board where I did the green and the black, and then I collaged on it, and I called stacking collage because I stacked different pieces at different levels. And then I just decided to make an envelope out of it. It's real sturdy, so you can get lots of stuff in there. There's a little something in here to start with. And then I did 2 brads to kind of tie it together. And I thought this would be nice if you wanted to add some pictures. You could also, if you don't want to put it here, you can put it like in the middle. You know, just stick it down in there, and that would work. This is a 1 signature. Probably should have broke it in 2 because it's really big, but I didn't. So there's that. But this is got her. I cut out little pieces from her kits, and some of this is just scraps I had. But I thought it came out really cute and really pretty and so easy to make. I mean, and fun to make. So that sits in the front here. You can always put a card in here or Easter family pictures. Now this is from her kit. It's called Vintage Easter. And I will put that also in the box for the description. And it's got beautiful colors, beautiful colors. They're more pastel than they are bright, which I really loved because it went really good with the soft colors. Chenille, there it is. I'm gonna grab that word while I can. Chenille, that's what this all is. Oh my gosh, I have a huge bag of it that I got from a woman, I'd say probably 3 years ago, for 10 bucks. She just had all these scraps. And some of them are big enough for journal covers. And I've just been using those and kind of hoarding them because it's hard to find now, and to find a big bag for 10 bucks. I mean, a huge bag. I'd say the bag is probably 12 by 18, something like that. So, but anyhow, I'm hoarding it. So we've got that. And then I did a belly band here. And this is actually pink tissue paper that I crinkled up, put on, and then painted over with Mod Podge, a matte Mod Podge. And put some pretty ribbon on there, a little tab up here to make it look like it's a tag, but it's not really. This is not coming out. It's 2 levels. So I've got this pretty bird in the back. And then this is part of Diane's, part of her kit. And then this cute little girl with the blue eyes. So, behold, I make all things new. Amen. And then a bunny that I cut out over here. And this was just a little tag that I had, backed it with some coffee dye paper. This is vintage wrapping paper. And put the bunny on there and made a little tuck spot. This is a flower that I had, that I fussy cut. And this is vintage, I think it's wrapping paper. It's by Crayola. So I'm not sure what it is, but I do believe it's, you know what, this might even come off of here. I think it does. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice that. Let me see. I don't want to rip it and then, no, it does not. I will glue that back down. Do it now before I forget. I thought it looked almost like it was thicker, but it's not. So, come on. Why is it then when you want it to, it gets stuck? It gets stuck. I haven't used it in a while. And having your scrap area in your bedroom, it's so hard to not want to get up and, oh, my eyeballs are not seeing this right. I'll be tired. I'll wake up to go to the bathroom. Okay, maybe TMI, maybe. Kind of leaning in the TMI direction. I want to work on something because I go right past it. And I'm like, no, go to bed, get some sleep. That baby's going to wake up early in the morning. So she's a good baby though. She's a sweetheart. And I had, this is from Tim Holtz, his newest 2024 stencils. These are the, show you the ones I got. And they're 3 packs. So I got this one, This is the numbers, and then this one, oh, you can see them on the bottom here. So it's got those three. Oh, why doesn't this one show them on the bottom? Oh, because I don't have the thing up. Well, there's three different ones, but they're by Stampers Anonymous, Tim Holtz, the mini stencils. They have them in the large size too, but I don't ever use the large size, and they cost twice as much, so I just went for the smaller. And then I have Tim Holtz ladies here, and I've had this forever. I'm pretty sure I got this from Tsunami Rose in her one of her kits. And Easter Parade Dance, and it just looked to me like they were going to a dance. And then this is from Diane's Vintage Doilies, or I think so, Vintage Doilies digi kit that she has. So I thought that'd be a cute little note page, and I liked it with the get in there, with the little ruffle sticking out on the side. I thought that was cute. Another piece of paper. This is just a picture of some pretty yellow flowers off an old calendar. I tucked it down in here. Bunnies in their little car. And here is the lavender chenille, which apparently, from what I've heard, is really hard to find. I have very few pieces of it left. But it just went, this is Diane's, it's either the Peace Pack or the Kindness Pack. She has 2 packs of like pages like this. They're really pretty. This is a vintage Easter card. And it still has the writing on it. This was, I'm trying to see if I can find a postmark date. Postmark date. We'll see you on April 16th. I don't see a postmark date on this side. So they must have put it inside another envelope. But it's definitely vintage. And it's, oh my God, embossed. I am struggling with my words ever since COVID. Ever since I've had COVID, I've struggled with words and either saying them backwards or not remembering what they are. Diane has told me that eventually that gets better. I hope so. I thought it looked, the lavender looked really pretty on here. And this is just an old piece of, like one of those long paper pads. I think I got a couple pieces in here for you. So anyhow, there's that. And here's this. This is one of Diane's digi kits, her color dictionary pages. Oh, I just love them. They're so pretty. And they went perfect with the Easter. It's amazing how you can combine all these different kits that people make, you know, if they've done it. But Diane is really good about, hers can just go from one to the other and look just perfectly fine. And I put Easter on the back of this. Added some paper, a little ribbon here, and a Tim Holtz girl. It does not look happy being in her dress. But, and here's just a little piece of very thin, it's like vintage typing paper or something. I forget what they call this. It's not deli paper. But it's just really cool. It's really cool to touch it. Then here is this was a card with heartfelt prayers, but I just really liked the lavender flowers on this and that whole picture. And I put this on the inside. Spring is in the air. We've got the nest and the little tea party going on here. And then this pretty paper on the back. Somebody loves you. Isn't that cute? With the couple, and I put on a flower. And this little, it's like it has, I'm trying to get it where maybe you can see it. But it's 2 bunnies on there. I don't know, maybe you can see that. It's two little bunnies. I thought it was so cute. And I just put a little Tim Holtz paper clip on there. And that's just on there. That's just on there. This is actually coffee dyed. Some vintage, the more vintage wrapping paper. And here is hunting eggs. This comes from her kit. This is another one of her kits, the vintage doilies. I just think those are just so pretty. Here we've got another little Happy Easter card. Little girl sitting on a bench. And I kind of drew the bench in. And then I added some flower stickers at the bottom. I just overlaid them to make it look like she was kind of sitting in a garden with the flowers in the back. And you've got the material here, and she just looked really cute, and it looks like she's sitting on the bench. That was fun. It was fun to try and do something different. And then here is another belly band with a couple cards. Some of these I've had for ages, so. And then here's them painting Easter eggs. And I love space for writing. And there's another one of her, she has dictionary pages and like book papers, but it's a different language. Not sure what language. Could be French, could be Spanish, not sure. And then I added some pretty little stamps. These were bigger stamps. I can't remember where I got those. It was like a page of them, and I just shrunk them down to the, sorry, there's a little bug in here. Shrunk them down into postage size and put on a little ticket here, count your blessings, and a couple cards. This is Anna Griffith's card. There's another one of those little stamps that I shrunk down and just cut out with my, those little scissors that you can get in a pack. So that was fun. That was fun. I had a lot of fun with this. Here's these mother and daughter. Look like they're dressed up for Easter Sunday. There's another one. I've got a little writing room, a little tuck spot here. There's a bunny rabbit there. And he's, I don't know if you can see, I think I covered up the other side. Yeah, but he's actually hugging. I don't know if you can see it. No, because I've got the bag on there. He's hugging somebody, but isn't he cute? And then some just vintage kinds of papers here. This is a landscaper's checkoff list. This is more like tissue paper, vintage tissue paper. Pretty piece of lined, kind of a teal turquoise. Here's where that big old flower is. I love this. I just made a bow out of it. Added this. This is part of Diane's background. And it's called Little Birdie Natural. This is actually Little Birdie. This is packaging. Save your packaging. Those make great tags. And then I added a little piece of, with the bunny with the wheelbarrow on here. And it's just like a little notepad. You can write a little note to somebody or to yourself. And there we go. Christ the Lord is risen today. Amen. Thank you, Jesus. I like the bunny on this one. Okay, there's that background. It'd be hard to write on this, but you could put something under it and write on it if you want. Because I've got journals. I'm really funny. It's like I don't make journals for myself to write in because I like to have other people's journals to do that. Because I like to see the variation of different people. I've got I've got 3 of Diane's journals. The one she made me when my son passed is just, she's got that on, y'all look at that, it's called a billowing journal. It's beyond beautiful. There's not, just go look at it. It's, let me tell you, it was a treasure. It's a treasure. It's a family treasure now. But, so if I run into something with a big bump or whatever, I'll put a piece of cardboard or something under so I can write. This little bunny rabbit, Easter greetings. I love this. Miss Molly Cottontail is here. She carries my love and a basket of cheers. This is some more vintage wrapping paper. And this is an envelope that I've, folded over. And I have a postcard in there. This one I stamped it. There's writing on it. And it matches the inside, and it came like that. Little sticker of a lamb here, and this is 2 pieces of ribbon, and this flips out, so you can write on here or put something on here, whatever you want to do. And then this has, I don't know if you can see it, I did some Nouveau little spots, put a piece of trim, a bigger piece of pink trim here, put the little number under here, the little boy, and her, I took a pink pen. Now I happen to have used one of my Spectrum Noir pens and colored it, and then I took my Kleenex, I didn't want anything wet, and kind of wiped it off because I wanted it to be a pale pink, and it stayed on. I thought it would take it all off, but it didn't. So that's a way you can go in and color these if you want. And then she's got a little, I drew a little necklace on her here. I like to have fun with those people. So we've got that. Oh, and that's a little paper doily, half of it. And here we have Happy Easter, Christ our Lord is risen. These are great presents too at Easter. Part of that landscapers thing, purple paper. And here I put some butterflies that I had gotten. I don't know if you can see these, but they are just beautiful. You see how they change colors? And they got the gold in them. Aren't they just beautiful? Make sure I'm still, because I lifted this up. Make sure I'm still in scene here. In scene. Remove that. Okay. And they are, where did I get those? I believe I got these off of Temu. This is what they look like, but they're all different colors. And they're called different things. Like this is Starlight Under the Moon. This has got all the lavenders. And I've got green, blue, like browns and beiges, like a light blue. There's like 6 packs of different kinds of butterflies. So, oh, but I thought they were so pretty. I couldn't resist ordering them. It was only like less than $3, I think. Here we've got a little, here comes Peter Cottontail. And I love these peeking out of the cup. And this pretty card. I love this little card here with the daylilies on there, or lilies. Lilies, those are lilies, right? Yes, lilies. That's my mom's favorite flower, and she's been passed many, many years. But, so if I get a chance to stick them in some more, I always do. This is a belly band that I made from a scrap of the chenille. And I cut out little squares of other pieces of chenille and little pieces of material and little gemstones. And I have, I had this bumblebee charm, put him in the middle, and made this beautiful belly band. This was fun to do. I want to make more of these. I want to make like different kinds. I had so much fun with this. Now I don't always need to use chenille, but for this I just wanted that soft look. And then has this beautiful, I have this beautiful card with the girl and her little bunny. And then this card, and I put a flower on here, and this it says grateful for small things, big things, and everything in between. So I just thought it looked really pretty on this green. That's another one of Diane's backgrounds. Looked pretty on that green. But isn't that just fun? One of a kind. And here are the little lammies. Another little girl on here. Cherish the memories. Look at that baby. Look at the baby hugging the bunny. This went so well with this green paper. This is one of Diane's, where it's got stuff printed over the page. I just love these. These were great. I'm telling you all, you gotta go check it out. And then this is, it's a bunny. He's sniffing a dandelion. At first you kind of go, okay, what's the blob? That's his eyeball. Can you see it now? Can you see it now? So there he is, pretty bunny in the center here. And here's a lady, she's on the other half of that green. Here's another belly band. This was made from a master board that I did. And this was the other one that I was debating to be the topper on the cover, but I ended up picking the bunny. And I made these actually in a video. So if you just want to see how I did that, you can see I used her paper, just took some rickrack and put the flower on, just cut everything down. You know, once you get everything out and start laying things down, even if it's in a kit, you can decorate something that's already done. Does that make sense? It's like adding another layer to it. Even if it's just doing liquid pearls or Nouveau drops or stickles or just gemstones, and because I'm really trying to go back and use things that I haven't used in a long time. I hadn't used gemstones in forever, and I put these on here. I'm like, oh my gosh, I had so much fun. The little pearls and all the little gems. I'm like, I need to keep those out and do more because they're so pretty. And I'm trying to clean up. I haven't started yet because of all this going on with my daughter. I've got a closet out in the hallway that's full. I've got in my closet in my room. Now the closets I'm talking about, the size, they are 8 feet long and 24 inches wide. Okay, they're not very big. They're tall inside. Maybe they're 25 inches wide. Oh well, squirrel. But on the one in my room, it's half crafting stuff, half my clothes. Because I don't work anymore. I'm usually always in my, unless I'm going out somewhere, I'm in my jammy pants and t-shirts, to be quite honest. You know, I'm not a dress-up kind of girl. I got short, pink hair. I keep everything simple. My craft area is in my room, like I said, and my room is only 10.5 by 12. 10.5 by 12. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't have any room in here, but what I got, it's all crafting stuff. So I told myself this year I need to go through everything, organize it. Because when I moved in, I had to get everything out of the way so I could even move in here, so I could even get a bed in here. So I just put boxes in places. I got shelves and just put stuff on shelves without organizing it. And it's driving me crazy. Because if I want to find something, I have to go through 15 buckets, it seems like, to find the one little thing I'm looking for, which is always in the last bucket you look in. I don't know if it happens. The people that are organized, it doesn't happen to. That doesn't happen. They don't waste any time. They go right to it. And that's what I want. So that's my goal this year, is to do that. Those who've been following me for a while know that my son passed. It'd actually be 3 years tomorrow that he passed. And I have been fighting with workers' comp for 3 years for them to settle on his claim. Because he fell at work, and when he fell from a high area. It damaged his liver and kidneys, and his kidneys failed. It just added to what was already wrong. So tomorrow's 3 years. Sorry. I told myself I wasn't going to go there. But after 3 years of fighting with them and having a wonderful attorney who never gave up on me, and the poor guy, I was like, have you heard anything yet? Have you heard anything yet? You know, I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. I just told him the whole time, I am not giving up. I don't care if they send me $10. I am not giving up. So I finally got a settlement. I haven't got it yet. He just told me that they settled. It's nothing huge. It's nothing huge, you know. But it's not little either. So I'll be able to get some... Where was I going with this? Get some containers and stuff like that where I can organize all my stuff. I mean, I don't even know what I got in some of those boxes anymore. Or the bins. So, I don't know how I got off on that tangent. I squirreled really bad. Thank you for listening to me and stopping by, because it means so much to me. When I see a number on there, or just somebody made a comment, and I know somebody out there and they hear me, you know, they hear me. They see me and they hear me. And in this world, we need more of that, people, especially after COVID. People are still not even, I know people that still are not to where they're comfortable leaving their house. And we just don't see and hear each other anymore. And we need more of that. And it means a lot to me. And I thank everyone who stops by. Even if you don't want to get on my YouTube channel, if you don't want to subscribe, if you don't want to comment, I can see how many views I had. Doesn't tell me who, always, you know, unless somebody is actually subscribed. But when I see one more person looked, it's like, I get excited. It's the little things in my life, people. When you get to be my age, it really is the little things. So thank you for that. I just want to thank you all. This really means a lot to me. Moving on. Okay, so we have this little pocket. And see, I took the card and I fussy cut the little boy and the chicken in the basket. And it looks like he's looking at the chicken. At least to me, that's what it looks like. And it's really pretty little paper on this. And this is cut out from paper. And this was from one of my little embellishment things that I make. Clusters. See, there I am struggling again. One of my clusters. And here she's pretty. I would just put the card on this pretty background. I love their dresses in this. And then it's got a little card in here, kind of with a bunny. There's like a French theme to it. Get in there, get in there. And that, and then I just put her on here. I think she's so cute. She's got her little bag there. I think probably eggs in it. I just put love. And then on the back of this, I Oh, this is one of Diane's little pieces. And then I added, it's got a side pocket. Oh, it's hard for me sometimes with my hands. I got arthritis in them and carpal tunnel, so sometimes it's hard to close up my hand. One of her little pieces. You know, when I saw these when she first did them, I'm like, how am I going to use those? I wasn't exactly sure. And they have just been fun to work with. Really fun. I'm like, oh man, these really are more useful than I thought. Sorry, Diane. Diane's one of my dear friends. I'm sorry, Diane. And here is a strip, and I added, it's hard to see. I took a pen and it's got some glossy pink on it. You can see it better in person. Added a couple cards. This is the one that was on the cover, a little bit bigger. And this, I love the background in this. I love the whole look of that. So we got a little tuck spot there. This is not a tuck spot. It just choose to see the good stuff. And it's got a little bunny. And on this little thing, it's got a little bunny and a little card. I'm not going to pull that out. And I just put on some vintage paper and I put a little piece of washi tape there. So that has a little writing page. Another writing page. See how she did the colors on these? I just love how it looks. Love this little one with the chicken, her umbrella, and her roses. And this is one that I made. A little ATC card and a little, you could use that for like a bookmark, whatever. And it just tucks in there. More butterflies. The other side of that paper. Isn't that pretty? I love the colors in this. Happiness is right in front of you, and that's true. All I gotta do is look at my granddaughters. I got 3 granddaughters and a grandson. Thank you, Lord, for those children. They have been a saving grace to me. I look at that little face in the morning, and when she smiles at me, it's like the whole world, everything else melts away. You know what I mean? And I did this on a guest check, and guest check was already, when I got it, it was already pink. And I put some washi tape on where it's can't say the word. Perforated? Perforated? Oh my God, sorry. I'm having a moment. I can't say the word, but you know what I'm trying to say. Oh my God. I can't say it. I can't say Luma Mum either. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm just cracking myself up over here. And I have these beautiful white, I don't know what those are, but they're so pretty. And they look so pretty on that pink. Oh God. And then this is a little, it's a bag. You can see I put this on there. I added a little ruffle and put some of the beads down the front. Look how pretty that looks. I totally forgot I had all these beads. So I'm like, oh my gosh. And these little teeny tiny cards, I think are the cutest little things. And then I've got this one on the inside. Logo with the chicks. And just a little cluster there. That's a big old writing card. You can get a lot on that. Let me see if I can get this back in here. And then it's got a side here where I just put in a piece of lavender stationery to write on. And then I've got these ladies. Now this is kind of interesting how I did this one. I made a bench out of the chenille, and I added a little place here where she could have her arm to sit on it. And then I had this paper, and I added, was in a, I don't know if they're Tim Holtz pack or not. I have a Tim Holtz, but I think it was somewhere else. It has all the little sayings. We are fearless, independent, and original, which I thought was just so perfect for them. And I have them sitting on it as if it's a bench. She's got her arm up on it. But what I did on them is I put the little pop sticker things, you know, I'm like over here. You guys are over here. They're like about yay thick, and I've lifted them up underneath of it, so it looks like they're, you know, like there's a little room. Lord, it takes me so many words to explain one silly little thing. You guys get it. Anyhow, that's what I did there. Well, and then I have another little card here. Beautiful. I added a flower in the middle. I can talk. I mean, you may not understand what I'm saying, but I can talk. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love this. Here we've got some chenille. I had on a little ruffle here. There's more of that little piece of that lavender. Some junk. Some more lavender here. And then this is the same thing that's on the cover, part of that vintage pillowcase. And then underneath is this to write on. And if you don't want to write over writing, because sometimes that can be hard to see, you can always tuck something under here, because it would stick. It would, you know, like if you did a piece of paper sideways and just tuck it in there, or cover this and write on it. So you've got options there. And then I added this cute little, this is vintage. I have had this for years and years and years. And it's just this real pretty, like brassy color, this little heart. And then I added some trim up here that has the little pearls, like little pearls on them. I think that came out so pretty. Spring is in the air. And there's Happy Easter. So, there. And then we've got, this is a poem from a book. I think it's called Longfellow's Poems. It's really, really, really old, the book. It's very vintage. And the paper is really, I'm trying to find the book because they usually keep this pretty close. Is this it? No, that's not it. That was not it. Of course, it's always going to be the last one I pull out, right? I think this is it. Isn't that beautiful? I'm going to use this for cover one day for a journal. Isn't that just beautiful? Yeah, Longfellow's Poems. And it's just absolutely stunning old book. It's going to need some work on it. But I took the poem out of here. It's just all his poems. I mean, it doesn't even have like a, unless it fell out, it doesn't even have a page. You know, that says what year it is. But they don't do books like this anymore that's embossed like that. I got it for the cover. I could not find a year on it. I'm going to have to try and look that up, see if I can find that. But that's where this came out of, in the April day. And I thought, how appropriate, because when I was doing this, it was April. Then, oh, this is another book that I got. Summer in Deutschland, so it's summer in Germany. And it's German, it's got all these. And this, I had to look it up to find out what it was. Because there's the labels. And look at that, isn't that pretty? Thought it'd make a pretty little Christmas journal. It's a Hungarian recipe book. These are all recipes in Hungarian. I'm like, Wow, how wild is that? And this paper has a really unique feeling to it. 1934, Budapest. So isn't that cool? You know, and I don't know where I found these, maybe eBay or something. And they weren't much. They were just like a few dollars. Jeez. Is that gonna... There we go. Sorry, I had to put those back. So anyhow, I took out the poem and put it on this really pretty lacy background paper that I had. And then this is, it's like time cards, like a time card. And I decorated the front. I've got the boy, the rabbit, and March 31st, because that's when I did it. I got different things up there. And then some washi tape down the side. And then it will open up. So it's clear on the inside. So there's lots of room to write. And I just tuck away in here. Tuck away. This is No Project Life card. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. And this is some of the trim paper, trim ribbon that's on the front and the back that I added to that. And I just did little pieces that were hanging down here. He's so pretty. Vintage paper. Another little envelope with an angel. Live each day with grace and authenticity. And then it's a little envelope, and it has Happy Easter with the angel in there. Some little washi tape. I added the flowers and put the chicks in the front. And then here I did a little, it's just this piece attached to this pink piece. And this was like, this has, because this is so thin, I knew when I put this on there, it was going to put a white spot on the back. So it's like you have this place to write already in there. It's like built in. And the little ruffle with the little pink thing, this seemed appropriate to go with that. And of course, I signed it, received by Mr. Bunny Rabbit. And then this is a little flip. And see, and it'll have, on the other side, it's going to have the pink piece. Isn't that cool? Fun with journals. And then this, I just put on the corner. Another one of Diane's pieces. Added the little card. And did the little bunny. Bunny journaling card. There's a cute little rabbit. And that's the other side of the bird. A dream is a wish your heart makes. I just left that blank for anybody if they want to put a picture. This is some old school paper I got. It says teacher's worksheets. And it was an old pad. I got it at a little, it's a community thrift center. It's a real tiny little place, kind of out of the way. And I go in there at least once a week, and I find really cool stuff. The materials and stuff, that's now everything has been washed. I want to tell you that every piece of material I get, everything that I get from any thrift store, I wash when I get home. It's the first thing I do. So this material has been washed. Just wanted to let you know that. And then I have this one, live in the moment, live gently upon this earth. And I've got the bird and the butterfly. And this has got a little thin little tag here. This could be used for a bookmark. Then it's got the little bunnies in the kitchen, getting ready, I guess, for Easter dinner. Your supper, that's what we call it in the South. And then a little card here. And then I added I've got a bunch of these too. They have different things in them, jars and stuff. But it's really pretty, and then I added the 2 butterflies. Like they're on the outside of it. This is a beautiful, it's really wide ribbon that I have. I don't have much of it, so I use it sparingly, but it is absolutely gorgeous. And I added this trim to it and made a little flip up on the resurrection and the life, a happy Easter. And it's on this lace background paper. And then it also has a blue piece here. And this I made with some of my new stencils that I bought. I just layered them on here and put 2024. And this has got the crosses on it. Piece of washi tape and a bunny. Vintage paper. And this is the back. And we have, this is a vintage postcard. Looks like it was also probably in a card. Place postage stamp here. Okay, because that is handwriting. I don't believe that that is copied. This messenger of my goodwill brings hearty Easter greetings. And then we have, oh, I forgot I did this one. The little postcard with the bunnies on it. And a pretty Easter basket. And then with one of Diane's pieces, I folded it in half. I put on a little piece of trim there and just made a little booklet. Isn't that cute? He's cute. And then we have Mr. Bunny on the back, and I signed and dated it. And then I made this little booklet from a piece of junk mail. I added corners to it. I was actually just playing around with some paints, and I painted the paper, stamped it with the bunnies over here and the butterfly and this here, hallelujah, and I have the cross. Then I trimmed it out in washi tape. Trimmed it out on the inside and then made 2 pockets. So we've got this one here and this young lady here. I never seen really long ones like that. And I'm like, man, those fit perfect in here. So I just made a little booklet. It was fun to do. The whole idea is to have fun with these things, you know? And I just put this back here. Of course, you can replace it with anything you want. Pictures would fit in there. And that is my Easter journal. That's the top, the bottom. Let me tie this. It's a beaster. It's a beast. And these are sewn, these are on the inside. So this is not going anywhere. So we've got, fluff it out, tie it on the side here. With it being so thick, it stands up real good. And Mr. Bunny on the outside. And that's my Easter one. So thank you for stopping by and looking at this. And sorry it took so long. Like I said, I got a lot going on. And wow, I was trying to stay under an hour, and I think I'm 30 seconds under an hour. Woo! So everybody have a great rest of your week. Have a great weekend that's coming up, and blessings to everybody. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Peace out. See you soon. Bye.